Yes, ready. If you want it, it is good, but I just narrated the past practice and why we are taking it up for discussion today and what is the justification for moving a substantive motion stop para. Sir, I would like to take this opportunity of expressing my gratitude to the chairman of this Finance Commission who undertook the onerous responsibility and did a very good work in making their recommendations stop. The memorandum submitted along with the report clearly indicates that the government has accepted almost all the major recommendations of the Commission, though we have taken a decision not to implement them from the year 1984-85 stop. That would be a major debatable point stop, so I am not going into the reasons and the justification for coming to that decision at this stage stop. In this connection, I would like to draw the attention of the House to some of the noble features of the recommendations of the 8th Finance Commission stop. As all the honorable members are aware, the Finance Commission took into account the population factor as an important factor while earlier working out the formula for devolution of taxes stop. The principal job of the Finance Commission is not only to distribute the resources between the center and the states, but also between the states and the quantum which is to be distributed between the states and which is to be retained by the union government stop. So far as income tax is concerned, the formula followed for quite a number of years is 10% on the basis of net assessment and 90% on the basis of population stop. As honorable members are aware, out of 100%, 15% goes to the union exchequer and 81% goes to the states, and of that 85% if it is taken as a whole, then 10% on the basis of net collection from the states and 90% on the basis of population stop. So far as excise duty is concerned, the distribution was 25% on the inverse of the per capita state domestic product, 25% on the basis of number of poor population in each state, 25% on the formula of revenue equalization, and 25% on the basis of population stop. That was the formula adopted by the 7th Finance Commission stop. They decided that this should be the parameters according to which intersea distribution among the states would take place. Stop para. Mr. Vice Chairman, sir, I am very happy that so many honorable members have taken such keen interest not only in the Indian Ocean being maintained as a zone of peace, but also in a large number of items which normally stop. I thought only those who have retired from the army might be knowing stop, but I was myself surprised that some of the honorable members who had nothing to do with the army have taken keen interest in this and have gone into details as to how best we will be able to protect our national interests. Stop para. Sir, the statement which I have given, though some of the honorable members were pleased to call it by different names in different ways according to their own usage, summarizes in a nutshell the position obtaining in the Indian Ocean. Stop. The fact of the matter is that we are vitally interested in seeing that we succeed in maintaining peace in the Indian Ocean. Stop. Not only from the point of view of global strategy, but in our own national interest. Stop. It is necessary that we should succeed in this. Stop. We have the resolution of the United Nations General Assembly of 1971, and thereafter it is the ad hoc committee of the United Nations. Stop. Assembly which is going deep into the matter in order to see that the resolution does not remain a mere pious hope, but that we are able to implement whatever the World Conference has decided. Stop. But as honorable members will definitely appreciate, these are matters which have to be pursued at the diplomatic level, irrespective of the fact that we may or may not succeed within the stipulated time. Stop. These are matters where we cannot possibly lay down a timetable that we should pursue this through the diplomatic channel up to a point, and thereafter we might think in terms of having some other kind of activity. Stop. I do not think that we can possibly afford this kind of a strategy. Stop. Sir, one of the honorable members was pleased to say that while planning our defense strategy, we have to take into account a wider perspective of the global phenomenon, the regional phenomenon, and also the incidents which take place in the Indian Ocean. Stop. Sir, in spite of the limitation that I have, I can still say without any fear of contradiction that all the three aspects are taken into account. While framing our policy so far as short-term and long-term aspects of defense are concerned. Stop. We cannot possibly afford to ignore any of the factors. Stop.